Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of someone saying Old Navy has been purposely hiding the plus-size clothes in the back of the store. Apparently, she went into a store and they didn't have anything larger than an XXL out on display. She had to ask one of the employees if they had her size in the back of the store, and it turns out they did. Apparently, they're hiding all the plus sizes in the back of the store for some reason. We're also going to be taking a look at several bonus clips, including one where somebody says they enjoy seeing people who previously fat-shamed them gain weight, and another one where somebody says they can immediately tell if somebody has anti-fat bias upon first meeting them, so be sure to stick around until the end. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
I want to film this while I'm still pissed off because I cannot believe what I just experienced.
You want to film it while the rage is fresh.
So I'm at my local Old Navy looking for something to wear next week to my 8th grade graduation situation.
You're finally graduating 8th grade, huh?
And I knew that I would find something in my size because you remember when Old Navy did that massive push for body inclusivity and carrying up sizes up to 4X for the same price in store? Remember that?
I think that was a few years back, but I think I do.
Cause I sure do.
Okay. We gotta get all close for dramatic effect, right?
Imagine my surprise that I go from front to back of my Old Navy and I can't find a single size over a size XXL.
Okay.
Not a single thing. And I thought,
When was that promotion where they promised all these plus sizes in store? Wasn't that a few years back?
2 things? Maybe. 3 things? I would understand. The whole store, like I'm talking pants, not over a size 16. I'm talking like regular blouses, dresses. I looked through the whole store.
Alright, well that's a little confusing. I've heard of other stores no longer carrying plus sizes as well. I don't know why they're doing that. The average person seems to be getting larger. I don't know why we would stop selling plus sizes.
Not a plus size in sight. So then I march my ass back to the fitting room and I say, hi, I'm just a question. Do y'all not carry plus sizes in store anymore?
You said, I'm just a question?
And I say, hi, I'm just a question. Do y'all not carry plus sizes in store anymore?
And they said, I'm just an answer. No, we don't anymore. I'm sorry.
I remember you guys having them. And the associate proceeded to tell me, well, no, because we just don't put them on the floor. What? So
they do have plus sizes, but they're in the back?
I'm a little kind of taken aback by it. I'm trying not to be an asshole because
I would hope so. I would hope you wouldn't be a jerk to the employee that just happens to work there. Please, let's not take it out on them, dude. They're literally just making freaking minimum wage working a 9 to 5, bro. Let's leave them out of this.
I'm embarrassed that I have to ask that question, but also too, as a fat person, I remember how monumental this moment was, and now I'm embarrassed because they don't have my size anymore.
Well, that definitely sucks, but like I said, hopefully we're not taking it out on the employee. They just work there.
I take my XXL sweater that I know will fit me. I go up to the cash register and I ask the employee, hey, do you guys just not carry plus sizes anymore? Old Navy made this huge push. Sure enough.
Hold on. Okay, let me just go ahead and read briefly about this. In August 2021, Old Navy introduced Body Quality, aiming to revolutionize the shopping experience by offering every woman's style in every size, 0 to 30, and extra small through 4X at the same price. Oh my goodness. Okay. The initiative involved merging plus-size and straight-sized clothing sections in stores and using mannequins representing a wider range of sizes. Online, the separate women's and women's plus-size collections were merged into one, with options to view clothing on models of different sizes. Inventory issues. Despite the positive reception, Old Navy struggled with accurately predicting demand for different sizes, leading to overstocked sizes and discounted items in some cases. By May 2022, Old Navy announced that they would be scaling back the in-store inclusive sizing, adjusting inventory to better meet demand, while continuing to offer the full size range online. Some customers expressed frustration with the reduced in-store availability of plus sizes and the removal of features like the ability to select different model sizes online. Old Navy continues to offer sizes 0 through 30 and extra small through 4X online while adjusting their in-store inventory to better align with customer demand. Okay, so in August of 2021, they launched the body quality campaign. By May of 2022, they had to shut the whole thing down because it wasn't working out. Cost, once again, came into effect. We can't just make clothes the same price all the way across the board. And they had a lot of inventory issues. So that's why they are no longer carrying plus sizes in store.
They tell me that they have like a couple of 2Xs and 3Xs in the back, but they don't put them on the floor. And then of course...
Okay, well that's a bummer, but they do have them in the back. So you can just ask, right? You can be like, hey, can I get them? You think I could try those on?
I'm like, well, so I'm supposed to go through the whole store and bring up a whole hunk of items and say, do you have all of these in my size, please?
Unfortunately, currently, yes. That's how you have to do it currently if you want to do in-store shopping. They also have online shopping. That does suck, but that is how it goes right now.
Like, why did you create body inclusive sizing if you're not going to keep it up in stores?
It wasn't profitable, and they got rid of it less than a year after they launched it. So...
I know why. Because it's performative. My kids see it at the...
No, it didn't make any money. Unfortunately, Old Navy could no longer afford to do that because like I've said many times, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense, baby. I'm sorry.
Employee was like trying their best to like placate the situation and kept saying, well, you can order online and it's really like...
Yeah, you're putting them in a real awkward situation and they're just trying to make the best of it, you know?
I don't make the rules, and I'm like, babe, I know you don't make the rules, but like...
There's no but like, they don't make the rules, so take all of these complaints to corporate. I'm over here folding shirts, bro. You think I changed the policy in the store? They don't care what I think about anything. This reminds me of the time that I started giving that kid at McDonald's the business, because they stopped selling the chicken fajita roll-up. He's like, but sir, I just work here. And I was like, listen, punk, I said I want the fajita roll-up. For some reason, everybody started looking at me like I was insane. That kid knew what he was doing.
This is really messed up that they did this. And to make matters worse, they have signs like this in their store.
Oh my God, that does make things worse. Super skinny. What the hell's that supposed to mean? You mean those pants are gonna make me look skinny? How dare you! I love how super skinny pants just means like really tight pants. People think you can just suck everything in with super stretchy clothes.
And I left the store pissed. Pissed that I feel like I was bamboozled into
Bamboozled?
Walking into a store feeling like I had to basically beg people to have my size when they made this massive push.
That was in 2021, and then it was over by 2022.
For all of these sizes. And it may just be my local Old Navy, but like...
Nah, they all stopped doing it. It didn't pan out financially, unfortunately. A lot of brands try to be more inclusive with the plus sizes and everything, and then it doesn't work out for them financially. I don't know why. I think there are plenty of plus size... I don't know. I'm not doing the math on this. I'm old. I don't have time.
Once again, we're back to me, a fat person, having to scramble for things, and I live on an island.
Okay, we'll come back to that island comment in a moment. But what do you mean? But what do you mean you have to scramble for things? Was it really scrambling to take some clothes that you liked to an employee at Old Navy and be like, hey, do you have these in my size in the back? Was that really scrambling? It doesn't seem like a huge deal, honestly. It would be better if we could just pull it off the rack, but in this case, though, like Old Navy has the sizes. They're in the store. You're just not displaying them for some reason. So like that whole body quality campaign or whatever that didn't work out is different from this. They have the sizes in the store. They're just in the back. I don't know. I don't know what kind of game they're playing over there at Old Navy either, dude. Oh yeah, we got your size. But you have to ask for it. You have to come to me and ask. You have to ask nicely. And then maybe I will give it to you. What kind of weird ass game are you guys playing?
So I can't access a lot of things.
Because you're on an island?
Do better, Old Navy. Do better.
Yeah, I agree, Old Navy. I actually do. If you have the plus sizes in the store, maybe put them out on display. They're like, it's not profitable to sell plus sizes. Oh, we still sell them. They're just in the back. What? Is it profitable or not? You have them. Either way, you're starting to anger me now, Old Navy. A couple of things that I would like clarification on are, you were going to your 8th grade graduation, and you live on an island. Okay, the living on an island sounds cool, and maybe one of these days I'll graduate 8th grade. Maybe. Next.
And in case you were wondering what Walmart's plus sizes look like right now, this is it.
They look gorgeous.
This is always my confusion when people suggest Walmart to me in my comments as an option. Because first of all, the Walmart nearest me doesn't even really have a plus size section. It's like a couple of racks. But it all looks pretty similarly to this. Even when
I know we're not trying to bash Walmart clothing right now. No, the heck you don't.
have been to a
Let me show you something, my friend. You see this polo? Walmart, baby. I will not sit idly by and allow this Walmart hate in this house. Sorry, I got a little passionate. They're actually secretly sponsored me. I would take that.
Walmart that does have a plus size section, this is what it looks like.
What do you mean? What was wrong with it?
So I can get like basic jeans and basic shorts, but if I want a shirt, I'm gonna look like I'm 80 years old.
What do you mean? And also, why are you constantly looking for new clothes? Like, is that normal? Am I abnormal for not shopping for new clothes constantly? I have clothes. I don't need more. I mean, maybe once in a while I need a new thing to go to a different thing. Like, but I already have a whole wardrobe. I'm a grown adult. You appear to be an adult as well, so you should have a full wardrobe by this point. You just constantly need to shop. I don't understand, dude. Am I the only one that just like has a wardrobe and it's good enough? Like, I don't constantly need to go buy new stuff.
I'm not gonna be able to find something I want to wear. So I'll never understand people
Not to be mean or anything, but I've seen the way you dress up before and it seemed fairly normal. I think this type of clothing could be found at Walmart.
who suggest this over other places. Because how is this a better option? Especially because
Well, as far as I know, they have plenty of plus sizes at Walmart. They've actually sized up all the clothes.
everything has gone up in price. So is it really that much cheaper than name brand places that have a sale?
They also would have gone up in price if everything has gone up in price. I bet Walmart is still cheaper than name brand places when they have a sale. And I don't see anything wrong with their clothing, honestly. She's complaining that it'll make you look like an old lady or something. I don't know. I will not sit idly by and allow all of this Walmart hatred in this house, young lady. How dare you? You know what's great about online shopping? They can have a garment to you like the next day. Like, boom. Next.
Something cool about being fat is I can tell in under 10 seconds if you're fucking rancid or not based on how you respond to me existing in a fat body. The limp handshake, the looking past me.
So you interpreted the limp handshake, the 1,000-yard stare, the dead look in my eye as anti-fat bias? It never occurred to you that maybe I'm just dead inside? What?
I see you, I clock you, and I'm gonna talk shit about you later.
You're gonna talk mess about me because I had a limp handshake and I'm looking past you and basically giving all of the signs that internally I have perished. Like, you think it's about you? You should see the look on my face when you're not around. When there's nobody living in a larger body around, I still have that same 1,000-yard stare on my face. Next.
This is gonna make me sound like a bitch, but is there anything more healing than seeing the people who fat shamed you in high school become fat themselves?
That's gotta be fairly sweet. Yeah. Someone who used to make fun of you for your weight has now gained a bunch of weight? Yes. I do agree. I agree with you. I will say, I have no idea what anybody I went to high school with is doing, what they look like. I don't remember any of their names. I have no idea what any of those people are doing at this stage in my life. In fact, 5 to 6 years after I left high school, I had no idea who any of those people were anymore, or what they were doing, or where they had gone in their lives. That's how little it mattered to me.
Karma's a bitch.
Shoulda known better. I agree with her. That's funny. You used to make fun of me for my weight? Now look at you. Look at you, Jessica. Look at you. I'm sorry. Honestly, she's right. That is sweet. Do any of you know what anybody from your high school is up to these days? I don't. I have no idea, and I do not care. I never even made any good friends back in high school. I had my little friend group or whatever, but then after school, we all went our separate ways and basically never spoke to each other again. We caught up with each other a few years later, and we had become completely different people who were no longer compatible as friends. And that's fine. Next.
If you're a fat woman, big girl, curvy, chubby, and you're not on a GLP-1, get thee to a thrift store. It's time to reap what we sowed.
Okay, she's saying if you're a chubby or fat girl and you're not on a GLP-1, go to a thrift store. What she's saying is that everybody has started taking GLP-1s and losing weight, so there are plenty of plus sizes at the thrift store now. Nice. Finally, there's a silver lining to all of this diet culture. More clothes for the rest of us. Next.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think the fake nice comments on a fat person's video are worse than the mean ones.
I agree. I hate people patronizing me. I don't need your charitable, nice comments, and that's how it comes off.
I just saw someone say, "This is random, but you have a trustworthy face."
Okay, that's... Now we're getting into the weird-ass backhanded compliments. That's weird. That is weird. A trustworthy face. What? Yeah, that's my response as well.
You have kind eyes.
Alright, yeah, okay, now we're getting weird as crap. These are super, super weird compliments. A trustworthy face. That's weird, because I just robbed a couple people 5 minutes ago. Are you sure? That's what you should have said.
My personal favorite, you look like you give really good hugs.
Oh, man. Whoever says that is trying to catch these hands, dude.
Shut up! It reminds me of the time when I posted a story on my wedding day and someone said, "I love seeing big girl joy."
Why? Why did they say that? You're all like, okay, well, where's the big girl? Who are you talking about? What the... Okay, trustworthy face. You look like you give the best hugs and all this type. Dude, here's a little pro tip for all of you. If a compliment is not genuine, don't give it. If you don't actually believe that this person has a trustworthy face, then don't say it. And I don't think anybody actually believes that. I don't think that is a sentence that makes any sense. So I don't know why some people feel the need to give non-genuine compliments to others. I'm gonna lift you up a little bit, but like, the people can tell if this is genuine or not, typically. And when you give a compliment that comes off as not genuine, it's giving the vibe that you think I'm so pathetic that I need your compliment, right? Which doesn't feel complimentary to me. So we had a lot of very interesting clips in today's video, but what do you think? Does it suck that Old Navy has plus sizes in the store, but they're hiding them all in the back? Is it funny when people who formerly made fun of us for being fat have gained weight? And are non-genuine compliments more insulting than a regular insult? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.